Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Before we get started, happy 4th of July. Hope everyone has a happy, fun, and safe holiday today. So please enjoy, but please be safe out there. Enjoy the fireworks. Here we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Ursa Major Build-A-Figure from Iron Man, the Iron Man wave. Darkstar is a member of the Winter Guard in which Ursa Major comes from. So you can see his Build-A-Figure torso piece comes in 2 parts, and it is just massive in the package. We got Darkstar there, just Marvel there. No Iron Man logo up at the top either. It says Build-A-Figure Ursa Major there. We have this awesome artwork of Darkstar right there, and I think this was Darkstar in the Winter Guard number 3. Here we have a better look at that image, and I don't know who the villain is. You guys let me know down in the comments below if you know, but that would make for a really awesome action figure in the future, hopefully. The bio for Darkstar reads, drafted as a Soviet operative on a nefarious mission, Lania Petrovna eventually broke free from the system and began to use her super secret skills to her own ends. Pretty interesting. Here we have all the figures in the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. I have looked at all of those two. So after this one, we will hit Ultron and then into the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. So with that, let's get right to it. Yeah, that's crazy. And I know this is just a back piece and a little hair piece, but damn. Okay, and here's the Darkstar figure out of the package, and I have to say, there's really nothing to this figure. It is the basic female figure that all female figures seem to be using. That's very outdated and extremely limited, so nothing really going on there. She has no effect pieces, no accessories, so I don't understand why we got all these hands, which are cool because we got 2 open hands that will hold nothing because she doesn't come with anything to hold. She has 2 fists, so that's cool. And then she has the 2 open hands. So really nothing going on there. She has the Ursa Major torso piece. So there is the back piece. Here is the fur piece, which is actually a very hard rubber. I thought it was a hard plastic at first. Not a whole lot of give to it. And then that back piece, that fur piece will then connect to. But not a whole lot going on for this figure. But let's zoom in and take a look at the good about the figure, which is going to be the head sculpt, which is really good. The body is so basic though. But let's zoom in on it. Okay, so here is the Darkstar. So the head sculpt is pretty good. The hair is sculpted nicely. We get some nice colors and highlights in there, so it looks really good. So it's not just like a flat yellow color. Looking at the hair piece there, that looks pretty good. The yellow on the black could be better if they did another layer of yellow, but it's not terrible or anything. The eyes are painted really nice. The lipstick is painted really nice, but just kind of a blank stare expression on her face. Not a whole lot going on to it, but it does look really good. Now for the rest of the figure, black boots, little yellow design on her torso, yellow gloves. That's it. Nothing else. But the head sculpt again does look really good. But again, very basic figure. So let's zoom out for her articulation now. Okay, so Darkstar's articulation, she can't really look down because this part of the hair that's draping over her shoulder is really going to get in the way. It doesn't really sit flush as you can see, but looking at it straight on, it works. Just side view, not really. She's definitely not going to look up because of her long hair, so not a whole lot you can do because you try and put it down and then the hair kind of pushes it back forward. You get some pivot going on in there, so you get some swivel, but again, because of the hair, it's going to end up kind of looking a little weird. You get some wobbly action. The arm, you can get that arm to go straight out, up a little bit, full rotation of course. Swivel at the elbow, it is the single jointed elbow, so not a whole lot of bend going on there. Wrists swivel and they do hinge. We have the diaphragm joint, so she can pivot to her left a little bit, pivot to her right a little bit, go back a little bit, come forward very little, and then semi-swivel at that diaphragm joint. No waist swivel, legs only go out that far apart, which actually seems more limited than usual. And then she can kick forward pretty high, which is good. Goes back tiny bit, upper thigh cut, double jointed knee, like so, no calf swivel or anything. Foot hinges down, hinges up tiny bit, ankle pivot, pecals at the bottom of the feet. So this female figure should be retired, and I believe Dwight Stahl did mention that a new female figure, base figure, will be coming. Who knows when that will be? I think it's going to be that Domino figure, and we don't know the details. If that's going to be a 2-pack with Cannonball, or if it's going to be some kind of box set, or if it's going to release individually, or if that's part of an X-Men wave for next year. We really don't know, but a new female figure is coming, and it's desperately needed because this thing is so outdated and old and limited. It's just not really fun anymore. So there we go. But let's see some of the other members of the Winter Guard next to each other. Okay, so the Winter Guard so far that we have: Crimson Dynamo, Darkstar, Red Guardian, and then Ursa Major, which I will be able to do a proper side-by-side of all four of them a little bit later on, as they all kind of fall backwards and kind of get stuck. But there is the Winter Guard so far, so almost have it, almost have them all together. So in the Build-A-Figure video, I will show them all together so you can see. And I'm sure Ursa Major is going to be towering over Crimson Dynamo, which is already a pretty large figure, so can't wait for that. Okay, there is my review of Darkstar. Not a whole lot going on for it. The character seems pretty interesting, goes, you know, perfectly, you know, that we're getting, you know, the Winter Guard, so that is a nice touch. But other than that, the figure, there's just really not enough going for it. No accessories, nothing. The blank head sculpt and stare. It looks good, but, you know, a screaming head sculpt I think would have been much better. But it's cool that, you know, they're putting the Winter Guard together, so can't wait to put Ursa Major together and see how he looks all built up, and see how the Winter Guard looks together. So I'm excited for that. But other than that, the figure just not that great. She's definitely going to be the peg warmer of the wave. You know, if it wasn't for the large, massive torso piece that's inside the package that really kind of highlights and will draw people into it, it's going to be a pass for most folks. But you guys let me know down in the comments below your thoughts. What do you think of the figure? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys liked the video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, thank you for watching.